crippled handyman. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this myself. Saw in a previous video, even a short of mine. First, my wife and I went to a home show, and we got a ballpark estimate. It was actually 3 different contractors, believe it or not. 3. They're all around $100 a square foot. I'll tell you, those guys are highway robbery, in my personal opinion. They're scalping their clients. I've never heard of that in my life. Never. And people don't know it. People do not know any better. And I had a trustworthy carpenter contractor come out to my place. And gosh, I really want him to do the job because he's a darn good carpenter. He's basically going to do the deck cost plus. And basically time and labor, whatever that is, and then his then he throws on top his profit, whether it's 15%, on top of cost and labor, cost materials, and the labor it takes. And he was telling me around, so basically the other guys, it would cost me around, say, $85,000 to $100,000. Okay, my deck is 125 square foot. And just speaking with them, I just didn't have a good feeling, I guess. Well, this other carpenter contractor, he primarily focuses on building homes. So he was basically still doing me a favor to come out and build our deck for us. And this would happen next year, the year 2025. I don't have this kind of money just laying around. I'm not going to touch our emergency fund and then try to come up with the remaining bit of it. So he was around. He said I could probably, anywhere from like the low end 40,000 to the very high end of 50,000. Then I'm trying to figure out, well, is there anything I could redo with it? I'm thinking to myself, what can I do with this deck size? Do I really want to blow out the one side of the deck? Since I lost this beautiful, 30, 40 foot evergreen tree, I'm actually going to leave a picture, maybe some short videos of my arborist cutting this tree down. So I'll leave it now. Well, this poor evergreen didn't make it, and gotta go. Needles have been falling on the deck, landing on the furniture up there, so cutting it down in the dust. And I got my yard guy taking care of it. Going up. Take the branches off and he's a climber. Gonna have this thing down in no time. Let's say 10 minutes. Yeah. Reposition. Go up. Figure I come up to the second floor, well, on my deck up here, and that's a tall tree. The tree's probably, I don't know, house from the ground. You got 2 stories plus, 40 feet plus. It's almost got it. Just gonna take the top part off. There it goes. That's it. All right, so that's the tree I lost. And what sucks is, you know, the $40,000 to $50,000 is more than fair. And it's made me a little bit just like, gosh dang it, man. You know? I mean, I missed it. I mean, the whole deck, part of the deck could be done a different way to save money, like a lot of money. There's like the portion that's 8 foot by like, say, 27 feet along the side of the house where the grill is, the patio door is. I could save all that framing. I got to replace the beams and the posts. And I'll show you another picture of a deck I salvaged for this. The house was a mansion. It was a monster deck. So look at this. Look at this deck. Yeah, that deck was failing, and I had to rebuild it. You know, the renter helped me a little bit, because I was replacing huge 2x. I think those were 2x12 deck joists because of the spans. But back to my deck. After heeing and hawing, as much as I don't want to do it this way, I mean, I could do it like, because first I think I'm going to tackle it myself. I think I have to, you know. Just I'll be able to save 25 grand. 25 grand is a lot of money. And I just don't want to, like, man, I want to use this other carpenter contractor so I don't have to do a dang thing, and I know it's going to be built like the Taj Mahal. And for my property, it'd be worth every penny of it. It just, as of right now, he's got an expensive car payment, or she does. She's got a new Beamer. Talk about car payments. I don't know anything on my truck. I want to put a new transmission in here, but let's get back on track. I think I'm gonna build it myself. And my last deck, I had a guy, a neighbor guy, he helped me, he was my muscle. If I could find muscle to do all like the heavy lifting, I think the guy that cuts my yard, he comes out once a month because the weeds get real high, just for fire mitigation basically. I'm gonna see if he's willing to like do the holes, you know, for I had to add 4 new piers, and maybe he'll help me, you know. I'll pay him. I think he's like 35 an hour, 40 an hour or something. I can't remember what he said he was when he cuts my grass. 60, I don't remember. But maybe it does. I guess it doesn't hurt to reach out to him. I don't know any carpenter people out here. Carpenters. I should say I don't know any carpenters out here. So that part sucks too. To help me. Not to do it for me, but to assist me. You know, I have all the knowledge. I can build decks. I used to done that stuff. It'll be fun. I do have like the oversized scaffold. It's like they call it, it's a baker's scaffold. And I could probably use that as I'm doing the joisting and stuff, and you know, so I'm not up and down a beam. Sorry about the sun if it's making it look bad. But yeah, that's the update with my deck. As of right now, today, I don't know, it's April 11th, 2024. I think I'm going to build the deck myself. Gosh, I really wanted this other carpenter to do it. You know, I really have to weigh it out, because there's a lot of ways on how I could do things. You know, I would be able to pay cash for all the materials, and if I find, whatever labor I find, I'm comfortable with 25,000. I'm not comfortable with doing 50,000. You know what I could do with that other 25,000? I could do a lot, or just leave it in the bank. Yeah, that's the part where I'm being very frugal. I want to call myself cheap, but I have to do what's best for our family finances. If I had 200 grand in the bank, I wouldn't care. Don't want to do no HELOC. Don't want to borrow any money. I don't want to borrow any money. I want to build this deck out, paid for, cash. And that's where I'm at right now. So far, I think I could do the deck for, 25 grand. That would be all the materials. And, I may be able to do it for less. I'm going to shoot for 15, because on one hole alongside, I'm not replacing none of those joists. And I don't care if the new joists or old joists, they don't match. So I plan on putting like a metal pin, like a custom underneath it, fiberglass or something. So when you walk underneath it, you don't get dripped on when it rains out or when the snow melts. I'll have it pitched, so it just pitches away from that. Probably put a little gutter across and everything. All that kind of good stuff. But yeah, as of this point, this is another reason why to get into the construction trades for all you younger folks. You start picking up skills and learning how to do things, and you can save yourself 30 grand instead of paying someone up. My situation has to do because of physical challenges, my back. With my chronic back pain, I got rods in my back. If you looked at a video, I got like 10, 12-inch rods, and the screws are the size of my finger, 8 of those suckers. So after that, hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you right afterwards.